It's my birthday, 18th December. But beyond that, this is just a little like festive, cozy, what I eat in a week vlog. Obviously starting with my birthday and yeah, just taking a few days in the run up to Christmas. I've still got like Christmas presents to get. I've still got festive food to eat. We're gonna have a good time. Today I am in my birthday era, turning 31, which by the way feels so much younger than you think it would. You know, I feel like we're often told that our 30s is kind of us like getting on and getting old, but I prefer thinking of it as your 20s with more money. I just feel like it's a bit awkward having a birthday on a weekday, like it's Wednesday today. Everyone's at work and I work freelance, I work alone. So I'm just going to be doing my own thing, getting on with work, getting on with stuff. I have actually booked in for aerial yoga. It's like one of my favorite classes, one of my favorite ways to move your body, and I haven't been in forever. I really have not been working out as much like this end of this year as I have in the past. I feel like my priorities have been a lot more focused around like getting out a lot of content and like hitting my work goals a bit more, so like that's natural. I feel like sometimes different areas of life take different focus, but I am trying to get more active, especially ahead of the January rush. So I'm excited to be going to aerial yoga, one of my favorite classes. I'm keen to just hang upside down. But yeah, with that in mind, I don't want to have a very big breakfast, and I'm having quite a late breakfast today because I had quite a lot to eat yesterday. So I'm just gonna have a bit of panettone to dip in my coffee. Hey, you'll have seen this in my last festive vlog, but it is Seggiano. Is that what it says? Seggiano panettone vegano, and I'm really liking it. I'm not a big panettone person, like I'm very new to it. I'm kind of discovering what the fuss is about. And this is a good combo. And then tonight, oh god, basically I recently got a boyfriend after like 4 years and a bit of being single, and I feel like you maybe were picking up on that if you've been watching regularly. But yeah, we're going out for dinner tonight. He's taking me to the Ivy, Tower Hill. And the Ivy's quite fancy. Not a vegan restaurant, but obviously I'll bring you along and you can see what I eat. Probably won't film too much. That'll be nice to share. That felt good, I'm glad I went. My body aches, I am hungry, it is time for lunch. We're gonna have artichokes, shallots, and butter beans. This is gonna be such a cozy, lovely recipe. Oh my god, there's so many layers to these. These literally have me in tears. That was emotional work. So olive oil, these shallots, a tin of butter beans, a hearty dose of garlic puree, and some artichoke. Now I'm going to want a bit more. And then just a little bit of lemon juice on top. Absolutely perfect. Really is such a quick, easy meal. Definitely an oily recipe though. I personally love olive oil. It kind of tastes like a Mediterranean dish for the winter. I just got this through from Cake or Death. Very cute of them. It is the message brownie slab, sea salt brownie. Very cute, very vegan, and very kind of them sent through. So I've been trying to declutter a lot lately. I'm just really trying to like streamline what I have and really go a bit deeper into underconsumption next year. But I also believe that we shouldn't just be like, I don't know, donating it to charity and hoping for the best. So I've been really active on Vinted this year and trying to kind of like declutter stuff. And the majority of things that I'm selling on Vinted are kind of a consequence of buying on Vinted, because sometimes when you get stuff, it just does not fit, it doesn't suit you, it doesn't arrive as you imagined or as you anticipated. Listed quite a few things on Vinted over the last week or so, and I'm just about to send a bunch of it off. God, just doing admin on my birthday. World doesn't stop turning, sadly. We gotta go. And also, of course, you make some money back by selling on Vinted, which is definitely a big perk. There's always a bit of a balance, right? If you've got the space and you've got the patience, list it a bit higher and wait for the money to roll in. If you're looking to clear out super fast, just put it on a low price. I put a lot of stuff on for just £5, which I think is a bit of a bargain, and it helped it sell fast. If I can help you guys with second-hand buying and selling, let me know and I'll see what I can do to help you guys. Honestly, the weather was so nice earlier, and now that I've got somewhere fancy to go, Bloody hell, it's just blowing me about. Look how pretty and sparkly the shard is. It's like that all Christmas, but we can pretend it's for my birthday today. I got a, oh, stop training. I got a raincoat for my birthday from my mum, which I'm wearing today, just because like the raincoat I had from a charity shop was like water resistant, but it was very bad at that. Yeah, it just didn't do the job. I never use an umbrella either. I just need a nice like raincoat with a hood to get me from A to B when it's raining, and this fit the bill. I'll do a little birthday haul tomorrow. I think I did a very good job this year of asking for like practical gifts from my family. Sorry, it's so breezy. That's okay. I haven't seen your outfit. I'll tell you about the ivy tomorrow. I saw my family at the weekend. They got me a birthday, okay, well that looks empty. They got me a birthday cake and I just fancy a slice because it's my birthday. Ooh. It is the Lazy Days. No, it's the Just Love indulgent chocolate cake. I think my sister got it from Tesco. I'm not 100% certain. Just a little slice on a little plate. Oh. Got coffee and a bit of cake for breakfast. Yeah, last night was just a bit of a disaster. They were just ignoring us. Like the guy who came over and gave us our menus just like disappeared in the blink of an eye. Because I like looked back up to say, oh, can I have the vegan one? He'd gone. When he walked back past, I was like, excuse me. Didn't hear me at all. So I had to grab someone else and be like, hey, can I get the vegan menu? We were there for ages. No one took our order. No one even came around and put water on the table. And you know when you're really thirsty and you're just like, please, can we just get some water? So yeah, we had to like call someone over to take our order. And like we ordered our like drinks and our food together because I felt like we just knew they wouldn't come back to us. The food was fine. I just feel like I maybe ordered wrong. There wasn't much substance in them. I think I could have just done like in other places where I've been to before where like the food is maybe a little less than people expect. I'll just nudge you and say like, oh, do you want rice with that? Whereas I didn't get that. And then when my dish arrived, I was like, oh, I wish I got rice with this. But like, they just weren't being very friendly or very engaging. But we could see them being like that with other tables. Like they're having a joke around with other tables. They're really giving them attention, making sure their water was always refilled. And we were just being ignored. And then when like the mains came out, I was like, oh, can I have a second glass of wine, please? And he was like, yeah. And you know when you just know it's not gonna it's not gonna arrive. It didn't. And then and then my date went to the loo and I complained. I was like, look, we've been ignored the whole evening. We've chose to come here because it's a special occasion restaurant and it's my birthday and it's just been appalling. They were apologetic and he offered like complimentary glasses of champagne and I was like, okay, yeah, thank you. But then they brought out this like birthday dessert, which like was ice cream and this like chocolate ball and this hot fudge, which I think melts the ball. The waiter was just like, do you want to do it? And then I'm like looking at my date and I'm like, are you going to eat this? And he's like, no. And I have to say to him like, sorry, I'm vegan. I'm not going to eat this. He doesn't want it. You're going to have to take it away. Oh, it was mortifying. But then again, I asked for a vegan menu. They should have known I was vegan. Just no one was really giving us attention or giving a crap about us. So like, oh, so awkward. I left hungry. Like the food was really nice, it just wasn't filling. So I left hungry, I had my bit of toast, had my bit of cake when I got home. The service was some of the worst I've had in a long time. It would have been better off at a Nando's, honestly. Basically, I do not recommend the Ivy for special occasions. Anyway, I am off to get my nails done. I really love this Christmas set. They are grown out, my nails are too long, so it's time for a change. New Year's nails next. Listen. It's like nearly 2 p.m. now. I love my new nails. They're very like subtle, sparkly. I wanted like gold nails, but nothing too obvious. So very happy with those. I've got some leftover Wellington and then I'm gonna make some red cabbage slaw, winter slaw and mashed potato. We're gonna have a big lunch. I'm looking forward to it. So hungry. Red cabbage. And some just sliced. Carrot into a bowl. Dried cranberries. And for the dressing, got 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of vinegar, 1, 2 tablespoon of vegan honey, and a teaspoon of mustard. Here we go. And then just like mixing it up and letting it marinate really. Some leftover Wellington into the oven for 5 to 10 minutes, I guess. Bit of butter, splash of soy milk. Oof. Well, that looks good. Here we go. Oh, that looks so good. This is just perfect for the amount of hunger I've got, my gosh. Oh. This is the Sainsbury's Taste the Difference Wellington. I did it in my last festive What I Eat in a Day, episode 3. It's so good. Very, very mushroomy. Bit of sage and onion in here as well. Yeah, I guess by the time this is going out, it's Christmas Eve. So I imagine you know what you're having for Christmas Day by now. So yeah, let me know what you're eating. I love seeing what other vegans are eating on Christmas Day. Very happy. Let's do a little gift haul. I feel like I really tried this year to make sure that I asked for presents that I wanted or that I needed, and I started making a list around like September for my birthday and Christmas, so that every time I came across something and thought, oh, that would be really handy, that would be really useful, but I don't need it urgently, it went on my wish list. Yeah, it's worked out pretty well. The first up from my sister, we've got running socks, which I definitely needed more of. I've only got 2 basically, and they definitely are a lot cozier for my feet. She got me some from Sweaty Betty, and they're just a bit more expensive than you realise, and they're a bit of a pain to buy, so I'm really glad that I asked for these. This is possibly my favourite present. It's so cute. I asked for reusable chopsticks because I love getting Vietnamese takeaway. It's my go-to, and I'm always ordering chopsticks, using them once and they're in the bin, and that's awful. So I asked for some reusable ones, and I don't know if you can see there, but they've got my initials on it. So one of them's NW for Nicole Whittle, and the other one is VBG for Vegan Beauty Girl, and I think that's so adorable. So now I've got a little reusable chopstick. And then also this is like my favourite hair mask. It is quite expensive, so I asked for that. It came with a few samples as well, so it's just nice to stock up on some toiletries, especially when they're a bit expensive. Like, I can't always restock this when I'm ready because it's like 30 quid or something, and I can't always afford to just spend that on a hair mask, but it does wonders for my hair. And then my mum got me that rain jacket. My dad got me a suitcase. I'm picking that up at Christmas, so I'll load everything up after Christmas in that suitcase and bring it home, because my last suitcase is completely broken. Like, at first it was like the zip was dodgy, then a whole wheel fell off, so I need something new. Yeah, the hair care brand that I quite like, I use a lot of Lush hair care, but I also like Fable & Mane. My mum got me this like pre-wash scalp treatment from Fable & Mane, and it is so good. I've only used it twice, but I feel like my hair is just improving, and it's gone through a bit of a rough winter, so I'm quite happy with that. And then also when we were at the spa earlier this year, I really liked this hoodie. It says, "The spa is my happy place." I quite like it. It's a colour that I wear, so I was like, oh yeah, I'd love that for Christmas. And lo and behold. And then also I love chocolates, wine, stuff like that, stuff that which is like edible. And it works a treat. So yeah, I just know that a lot of us are trying to consume less and have a smaller impact on the planet, but doing that alongside Christmas and birthdays, it's quite difficult because people do get a lot of joy from like giving and receiving presents, and I get that. I enjoy it as well. So I hope this kind of gives you an idea of how to engage with that, but mindfully, I guess. I don't know if you guys saw, but All Plants have gone out of business. I'm just so shocked. They are an incredible vegan brand. They've been doing frozen food for ages, honestly. Like, I can't remember. It was back when I was working at like my first London job. I had a colleague from Brighton who'd bring in these meals for his lunch, and he'd split one with me every day. Well, not every day, but whenever he had one, he'd be like, "Nicole, do you have lunch? Let's like split one of these," which was so sweet. I felt like I left that job maybe 2018. So they've been going a long time. They've been expanding into like different supermarkets. They've been doing collabs with celebrities. It all seemed to be going really well. I was even at an event of theirs in September. I've done paid collabs with them, which I just love. I felt like it was such a good fit. And I'm just so sad to see that they're gone now. And I'm hoping someone's come in and rescued them or something, but so sad. But anyway, I've still got a few of their frozen meals in the freezer, and I feel like I should get through them, particularly because I can't really even recommend them anymore because they're not on sale, they're out of business. But this is the smoked aubergine walnut ragu. They can go in the microwave really quick, but I want to put in the oven for 35 minutes. I just feel like there hasn't been a lot said about what happened to them, so I'm still really confused. I don't know what went wrong. My gut instinct is telling me that it is probably more the consequence of being a small business, like post 2020, post Brexit, all that sort of stuff as well, rather than them being a vegan brand, because I feel like they were just so loved and celebrated. And honestly, the people I know who probably love them the best are non-vegans trying to eat more plant-based meals, and when they've got like a lazy night and they're just trying to shove something in the oven, they want something healthy like this. It's just so sad to see them go. So I'm gonna savor this tonight. Just popped to the shop to get a bottle of red. Me and my housemate are gonna have like a little bit of a Christmas movie night and a little bit of a catch up before she heads home for Christmas. She is Canadian, so she'll be getting her flight soon, and then I won't see her until the new year, so yeah, looking forward to it.
I'm down to watch whenever, and then I can just always because it.
Good morning. Time for one of my favourite breakfasts, tofu scramble. Olive oil, red onion, mushrooms, some cream cheese. I feel like whenever I open a tub of this, I'm just trying to put it in everything so I can use it up before it goes off. And of course, some tofu. Essential for eggy flavour, we've got black salt. Absolutely one of my favourite breakfasts. You can throw in whatever veg you have lying around, and tofu is a really good source of protein. So I just find it a really good breakfast for filling me up, cutting down on food waste, getting in some of my fibre a day. Does it all. So last night I booked a little holiday, a little mini break, and it's going to be during Veganuary, and it's just going to be like a little vegan hotel review. So I'll be excited to share that. I did a lot of travel this year and a little bit flight free as well. I still did get flights, don't get me wrong, but one of my goals for 2024 was to try more flight free travel. So I managed to go Paris, Madrid, Lisbon, Bruges, Lille, all flight free. I don't know, as well as like UK spots like Brighton or whatever. But yeah, that was a really big goal of mine last year, and so I pushed myself, like do my first overnight coach, stuff like that. So I'm really proud of myself for doing it. But yeah, more to come. I feel like you guys in particular will be pleased to hear that one of my big goals for next year is YouTube, putting a lot more effort and time into this platform and creating more content. And I feel like I've already kind of started that. I hope you guys have been enjoying the content a lot more lately. I feel like I've been putting more thought into it. I don't know if that's come across. You know, it takes some time. I'm active on a lot of platforms, so it's a lot to be active on all the platforms. But yeah, YouTube, priority for next year, and I'm very happy about it. I love it here. For lunch, it is just more of this leftover Wellington. I wish I could be one of those creators that was cooking something different every day, but it's just like me eating here. So a lot of my meals are leftovers, and that really feels like one of those sort of like Instagram versus reality things. Like YouTube, you get what's real. Yummy. God, I'm not even changing my outfit, am I? I'm just doing the same day over and over again. I feel like that's what this time of year is about though. I'm meant to be going out for a catch up with a friend later today, but I don't think it's happening. She's just unwell, basically. I feel like everyone seems to have a cold right now. It's okay if it doesn't happen. I've got a lot of emails to get through, a lot of like admin to kind of close off for the year. What can you do? So for dinner tonight, I definitely want something like warm and hearty, and I'm ready to like cook something. I can't have another like leftover Wellington. I'm gonna make risotto. I'm in a bit of a risotto mood, but I'm gonna try and like blend up some of my like fancy vegan cheese. I want to make it like smoky pea risotto. Yeah, I think I'll grate it. It didn't really melt very well the other day when I tried it with the truffle one. Like it's really good on crackers, it's really delicious, but it just did not stir in very well. So we'll see how it goes tonight, but I'm okay with it not necessarily being perfect. It's just me eating it and I just care how it tastes. Olive oil, red onion. Yeah, so this is the cheese I got. It's from I'm Not Okay, and I've gone for the smoky charcoal one, which is so nice and it looks so cool as well. It's very soft, so I don't know how well it's gonna grate. Oh, quite well. There we go. Snack wise, I'm just having some corn I'm hungry, but I don't want to spoil my appetite, you know? For stock, I've got these. It's the plant-based Callow organic mushroom stock cubes. And yeah, I'm gonna use half of one. I'm actually feeling so good today. I got so many things ticked off my to-do list that have been there for like months. Like, you know, those sort of like emails that are just at the bottom of your inbox. And I'm just trying my best to go into new year with a good new direction, just really organized. God, I feel like I should tell you guys now, but yeah, in January, I'm basically planning on doing, no, I am gonna do, I'm not planning on doing it, I will do it. I'm doing a YouTube video every day. It might be every weekday. It's either going to be 5 a week or 7 a week. I've got enough ideas for 7 a week. I just don't know how quickly I can edit and get them out. But it's a big challenge for me, but I'm really excited to do it. So yeah, every day, be January, we're going to be catching up. We're going to be chatting about something new, or I'll be showing you something new. We've got, it's going to be a good time. I'm really, really excited about it. It's been a long time since I've been so excited for like a project. So oh yay, we're gonna have so much fun, guys. But also basically, yes, I think I mentioned last time, but if you've got any requests or anything, and I'm sure, you know, it's not all gonna be pre-filmed, we'll be very flexible throughout the month, but just let me know what you'd like, and if there's anything I can help you on. Yeah, with risotto, you're basically adding a bit of stock at a time. You'll be here for like half hour just stirring and stocking. It's not till the end that we'll add in the cheese and the peas. Oh, I'm such a nibbler when I cook. I'm just munching away at this cheese. So delicious, so Moorish. Okay, I'm gonna use this as the opportunity to throw in some cream cheese. Same one as earlier, you remember it. Okay, it's time for the peas. And the cheese. It's not looking very encouraging, this, is it? It's very soft, very smushy. And then just a little bit of truffle oil on top. Honestly, I always feel like such a cook every time I make risotto. So simple, so easy, so delicious. Not quick, it's not quick, I'll give it that. This morning I am doing a first. I am turning a bit of panettone into French toast. Never done this before, but should be fine. To make the eggy mix, I use my blender, half a banana. Normally I use milk, but I've got quite a bit of that Ambrosia vegan custard left over, which I can't say was that great to be honest, but it's got to get used up. So we're gonna do that, make it very sweet. This is kind of a dessert breakfast. Some nutritional yeast, kala namak, the eggy salt. Yeah, I'm gonna throw in a bit of soy milk, it looks quite thick. There we go. And a little bit of flour. I think it might need a bit more milk. A touch more. Okay, pour your eggy mix into a bowl. Cool, so you just get your bread, dip it in, and fry it up. And a bit of jam. Yummy. I am a touch nervous, this is going to be very sweet. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is, but it's delicious. Oh my god. This Christmas I've just become the biggest panettone fan. So good. I cooked a third one because I just had leftover mixture. And I was like, I'll probably save that for later, but no. So tonight, I am taking my sister and her husband out for their Christmas treat. I've got them an experience for a present this year. And like, you guys know Pizza Express, like pizza chain restaurant. They also have a few live restaurants. They have live music there whilst you eat your pizzas. So I got us Pizza Express live tickets to see like S Club. Like Joe and John from S Club. It's only 2 of them, not the whole like 7. Well, sadly one of them died. it's a reduced S Club, but it should still be really, really fun. It was my very first concert seeing them. Me and my sister went like back in the 2000s, and then we went again in the 2010s when they did a little tour and I was at uni. And this will be our third decade in a row seeing some iteration of S Club, which I think is quite fun. I'm not really a mega fan, but it's nostalgic, you know? And Never Had a Dream Come True was a Christmas song, so I'm hoping we'll hit that. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. So I'm doing that tonight and I'll bring you guys along with me, obviously. Guys, since we last spoke, my sister has had to cancel tonight, her and her husband, because my niece is unwell. Oh, it can't be helped, honestly, I understand, but I'm just like gutted over it. I think it doesn't help. It's like 2 nights in a row someone's called in sick on me, and I've got like this the vegan immune system, like nothing gets me. Yeah. So I'm just like, come on guys, go vegan and stop doing this to me. I'm mostly joking, but my Aunt Elisa and Uncle Steve have managed to step in, so they will come along with me tonight. Okay, sorry, my sister can't make it again. Oh, so yeah. Whew. Whew. Oh, I'm actually off to a beginner reformer Pilates class, never done it before. So yeah, we're at Frame. Just did my first ever reformer Pilates class. It actually wasn't that scary. I go to Frame and they do beginner classes, so I didn't just like go right in. I signed up for a beginner one. I'll do a few beginner ones, and then when I feel a bit more confident, I will do a proper one. It's a bit weird, but it reminds me of like the aerial stuff. You're kind of just working with resistance on this moving bed, and I hear it's really good for you. And yeah, I feel like whenever I do workouts, I always need them to be a little bit interesting, or else I'm not gonna go. Kids clothes from a local independent. Feeling good. Good result. Okay, I'm about to show you a meal that I'm not particularly proud of, but it's what I'm having. So we've got the Wagamama katsu mayo, vegan, and some tofu. And it's basically just a case of mixing it up in a bowl. And yeah, when you're done, you just slap it in a sandwich. Like a fun egg mayo. Yeah, I really didn't want to overdo it because I've got Pizza Express later and I am going to want dough balls and garlic butter and a whole pizza. I don't want to stuff myself and then not be hungry, but I'm also very hungry right now. So I think I've got the right balance. Wowza. You gonna help me? Yeah. Oh, I didn't realise. Beautiful.
Let's go! Yeah, yeah, don't stop moving to let you go. I've never had a dream come true. I found you. Your love has been my baby. Let me hear you.
There for a long time. They sang about 4 S Club songs, which was not enough in my opinion, but honestly I still had an amazing night. It was really, really fun. I'm really, really happy, and I'm gonna end the vlog here. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again. I'll be doing a lot of Veganuary videos, and I hope you'll join me again then. Until next time, bye. Oh, and also of course, Merry Christmas. Have a lovely one, and I'll see you again soon. Mwah.